Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome to Hidden Horror. Thank you for spending this time with me. I appreciate that. Let's get started. Good afternoon. Hey, everybody. How you guys doing? Is everything well? How's your Wednesday going? I'm doing pretty good. I wanted to show you guys the video of Carlethia Russell in court, and I want to give you some of the comments that was made after the hearing had been posted. So let's get into it, right? I'm going to share my screen now so we can watch the video. You solemnly swear to testimony you're about to give truth, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Yes. You are Carlethia Russell. Yes. And this is CC 23-888 and 889. You were charged in each of these cases with making a false police report, which are misdemeanor offenses. I'm showing you a document titled Explanation of Rights. Did you go over this document with your lawyers? Yes. Is that your signature on that? Yes. Do you have any questions about this document or about your rights? Yes. And there is no plea agreement here. You understand that? Yes. Okay, so I want to pause right here and just kind of acknowledge something. Mrs. Russell, she has 3 attorneys with her. So Mr. Emery is to her. It would be if you're viewing this, it's going to be to her right, and then she has 2 attorneys on the other side of her, which would be to if you're viewing it, it's going to be to the left. I believe the attorney to the farthest left, that female attorney, I believe that is an attorney that's working alongside Mr. Emery. But I just wanted to for this to be a misdemeanor case, where she could have just had representation by the public defender. She has three hired attorneys, three hired attorneys. And I think this is so there can be more pressure applied that, hey, this is a misdemeanor. Normally, typically, you don't receive any jail time. They want her to do this 12 months in jail. And typically, this doesn't happen. So we're going to have a whole legal team fighting this. And is this in the interest of justice? This could have been taken care of last year and been resolved, but no, we're still here. Okay, I'm going to continue. I'm showing you court's exhibit B. Did you go over this document? Yes, sir. Is that your signature? Yes, sir. Are you satisfied that your attorneys, Mr. Emery, Anthony, Richard, Jackie, and Lucky Milad, are good and competent attorneys that are representing you well? Yes, sir. Are you satisfied with the plea agreements? Yes, sir. You plead guilty of your own free will? Yes, sir. Someone forced you or coerced you? Yes, sir. Somebody promised you to in exchange for your will? Yes, sir. Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty? Yes, sir. All right. At this time, before we proceed, I find that your plea was made knowingly and voluntarily. Based on your plea, I find you guilty. Before sentencing, first, is there anything the Attorney General's office?
Yes, Your Honor, as the court is aware, I want to speak today. I have a lot to say. Of course, I've been listening to things, so I will do that. First of all, this case has always been about respect for law enforcement and respect for this community as a whole. Ms. Russell takes it out to the community, and we try this situation. We still don't know to this day where she was, how she got there, what she was doing.
Okay, I want to pause right here and just reiterate what the prosecution is saying. They're saying that even after all of this time, months have passed, we are in a new year. We have gone through these legal proceedings and we still have no idea where was Mrs. Russell? What was Mrs. Russell doing? Did she receive any help? We have no idea. We're willing to accept this guilty plea, of course, because we don't want to have to go through this legal process any further, but we still have no answers. The community, they came forward. They wanted to support her, they wanted to help find her. Her pictures were blasted all over in the media. People were looking for her, sharing, concerned that there was a toddler, that something happened to her and this toddler. In all of this, all of the stories, everything she created, leaving the wig, leaving the cell phone, making it appear that something possibly happened to her, it was all a lie. And to this day, we still have no idea, where was she? Where was Mrs. Russell? Where did she go? What was she doing during all of these hours? The prosecution is saying even now we still have no answers from the last time when she initially came out of the woods and walked up to her home. We have no additional information in all this time. Okay, I'm going to start the video again.
She, once we figured out that she was supposedly missing, the community got involved. Hundreds of people got involved. They took time away from their family, their work, their phone. Law enforcement got involved, from federal, state, and local, and they took time away from their family, their people, their work, other cases that needed to be solved. This has been a case that it was taken advantage of. It's our contention that Russell knew this was happening. She had researched it on the computer numerous times about ether alerts, so it was taken, all of those things. And then, Judge, when she came home, we have ring camera footage of her walking casually down her parents' street. And when she gets in front of her parents' house, she runs up there and starts beating on the door. Police were called, the body cam showed that she's flailing around and still perpetuating this ruse that she was kidnapped.
Okay, let me pause it again. My apologies, but I have to just jump back in and just say something. Um, my biggest issue was not that she did it. I think it was more so that all of those resources that would have been provided to a person that was really kidnapped, really taken, um, where there would be hours of just time to find them alive, those resources were taken. And to think about how she planned it, how she researched it, how she watched the movie Taken. She wanted to know, how do you get out of town? How do you steal money out of a cash register? I really feel like in this instance, she really needs to pursue some mental health counseling to devise a plan such as this. I don't think she was even thinking that it would get so much media attention, but even just being concerned about her mental health. Why would you do something like this? Why would you devise a plan? Pull a Tyler into it. It seems that she was trying to seek attention. She was trying to get people to look at her, to search for her, to care about her. And I think at her age, she's not a young child. She's not a teenager. She is a fully developed adult, not having any mental incapacities. She did this. She planned this. It was her intention to go missing, to hide, to be away for some time. And I think we can't overlook that. Okay, so let's continue.
The ambulance is called. She goes to the hospital and she finally speaks with law enforcement. And that's when she tells the story about the orange haired man and the woman who still playing with her hair and eating cheese. This ruse continues. And it doesn't stop until a couple of days later when her lawyer issues a statement. So I have to say that because of this ongoing complete disrespect for this community and what was going on in this community, attorneys that what we're going to do is also yes. And Ms. Russell, before being sentenced, you would have a right to make a statement. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Yes, sir. Your Honor, I want to genuinely apologize for my actions and the resulting negative impact inflicted onto others. I made a great mistake
Oh,
while trying to fight through fear.
I don't like the idea of the written statement. It seems like the words are formulated, it's planned, it might even been practiced. It doesn't come across as genuine and sincere. I'm sorry. I am personally, I'm not seeing tears. I'm hearing sniffling. I don't see tears. I really feel like some people they get away with things, and it's not a lot that we can do about it when that happens. But let's just continue on and finish this video out.
Its emotional issues and stress. I am extremely remorseful for the panic, fear, and various range of negative emotions that were experienced across the nation. I want you to specifically acknowledge and take accountability for the pain and embarrassment I visited upon my family, my church family, friends, neighbors, community, and all of those who were directly involved in searching for me. I also extend my sincerest apologies to the Hoover Police Department and every other law enforcement agency and personnel for the position that I put them in and for the resources used. I absolutely regret my decision and in hindsight wish that I had cried for help in a totally different manner. My prayer is that I will be extended grace and given the opportunity to redeem who I truly am and restore the positively esteemed character that I have worked so hard to attain for the 25 years of my life prior to this incident. I wholeheartedly can say that I've never had any malicious intent to hurt anyone, and I pray that you will feel my sincerity and that as I prepare to pick up the pieces and go on to restore my life, that you will witness the fruition of grace.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Ms. Russell. Um, the first thing that's important, you alarmed the community, this community, and really alarmed the country. The story went nationwide, and then when it came out, it wasn't true. This community outraged, the country was outraged. What we did was we wasted a lot of government resources, and we were going to pay for that. We were going to pay every dime of that in restitution in this case. Um, it would be a waste of government resources to have a trial in this case. You're taking responsibility. We're not going to do that. It would be a waste of government resources to put you in jail. One of the most expensive things the government does is incarcerate people. And we need to reserve our jails for people who are genuinely understated. And hopefully they're going to accept about what you've done in the community.
I want to pause it for a second. I kind of like that the judge said we want to reserve our jails for people that are a threat to the community. Um, people that need to be detained behind those bars, because she's not one of those people. She does have, a very bad reputation for this hoax. But do I feel that she is a threat to the community? No, I don't. I do agree with the judge in that regard. Um, I just would have liked to see um, punishment in line with the behavior. Let it be that she volunteers with the police, that she volunteers and worked with some of these organizations that took their time out and their resources out to look for her, to try to help. I would have liked to see that a little bit more. Um, I think she would have a better understanding of why so many people felt outraged, upset, some angered. And what she said happened to her when people across the country have experienced their child not returning home, being kidnapped, being unalive, being assaulted, and other, very, very bad things and heinous acts. So um, I do agree with the judge, though. She is not a threat to the community.
Accordingly, in the judgment sentence of this court, the commissioner sentenced each of these cases to 6 months in county jail. These sentences are consecutive with each other, and the sentences are suspended. They placed on probation for 12 months of supervised probation. The conditions of the probation is to pay full amount of restitution, which is $17,974.88. Paid to the city of Newark.
Okay, so I just wanted to bring the video so that you could see it and, assess it for yourself. I do want to read a couple of the comments because there was such a public outrage, outcry. I want to read a few of the comments. Um, I'm not going to say the name of the commenters because I'm sure they don't expect that their comments will be read, but I just want you to have a general idea of what people felt when they watched this video about Carlethia Russell. One person said she should be held accountable. Another person said, what about her parents lying on her behalf? Make her pay back all the money. Another person said, the lady from the Attorney General office was fed up with this nonsense. Another person said, and the Emmy goes to. Another person said she needed to be given jail time. End of story. Another person wrote, mommy and daddy will pay the restitution just like they paid all of those expensive attorneys to keep Princess out of jail. Another person wrote, why all the horrible things that occur in our community? Why would you do something like this? Another person wrote, you mean her parents will pay restitution? Another person wrote, letting this slide without jail time sets a very poor example of the justice system. I'm appalled. Another person wrote, Smollett's protege. Another person wrote, when she commits another crime, we'll all say that she needed to be held accountable for the first crime. Another person wrote, I don't think the taxpayers would mind paying for her stay at the local jail for a few months after all the chaos she caused. Okay, I'm going to read just a few more. She deserves jail. There were so many people out looking for her, including mothers and fathers who lost their kids to kidnapping and murder. Yeah, I I know that to be a fact. Unfortunately, check out Anaya's heart. Her parents lost her to a kidnapping, and she was unalived. And unfortunately, you know, they have started an organization called Anaya's Heart, and I think it was important for them to keep her legacy alive and help. And they also were involved in looking for Carlethia Russell, and unfortunately, they have to experience that over and over again every time they try to assist in a kidnapping, because this is something that would be considered trauma to them, reliving it, because this is what happened to their daughter, their beautiful daughter Anaya. Um, it's really unfortunate. Just a few more. Got off easy. She should pay back all the hours people were looking for her. Disgusting. All that whispering for what? Because she was really loud and clear on that call. Sure, her mommy and daddy will pay the restitution. Another comment: the sentence was insulting to everyone who helped search for her and donated. She should be made to pay back all the salaries used by law enforcement agencies. Another person wrote, "This is so embarrassing and cringeworthy." Another person wrote, "Wow, can't believe she only got 2 misdemeanors." Another person wrote, "I still don't believe her." Crocodile tears, small violin playing. Um, yeah, I think in totality, most of these comments relate to the same issue, that the law was not stringent enough to give her jail time, that she's getting off easy. They did not see tears. They felt like she was acting. And, people want justice. People want more done about these hoaxes. So check out the comments. There's over 1,000 comments from the video. So people, they really look to this video, over 100,000 views. Um, they really looked at this video. They wanted to know what happened to Carlethia Russell, and she's getting off on what a lot of people feel is easy. Um, okay, so thanks for checking out this video. Please remember, stay safe, stay smart, stay savvy, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye, all my friends. Bye, everybody.